Hi all, this video is a sequel to the previous two videos on compress function. So this is the third video on the applications of compress function. If you haven't already seen those two videos, please watch them before you watch this video. We have already covered compress function in the previous two videos. So this is the third video on compress function. So here we will see how to compress or remove only lowercase alphabets. So in the string that we already have, we can see we have uppercase, lowercase alphabets, and we want to remove only lowercase alphabets. So we would like to remove A, B, C, D, U, N, K. All these alphabets we would like to remove. So we can give the new variable as no lowercase, and the third argument here is L. L means lowercase. So we are giving a third argument as L. It will remove all the lowercase letters. So let's run it and see. So here you can see we don't have the small letter A, B, C, D. Also we don't have the lowercase U, N, K. So all those lowercase part has been eliminated. Next, let's say we want to keep only lowercase alphabets. We want to keep. So we are using the K. K is the modifier. So when we use K, it keeps only lowercase alphabets. So let's run it and see. The rest are the same. Third argument is KL. And we can see that we have only lowercase alphabets extracted from the string, that is A, B, C, D and U, N, K is what we have here. We can also use the modifier called I. When we use modifier I as a third argument, it will ignore the case of the letters. Here we have U, N, K, and we want to suppress U, N, K wherever it is, whether it is uppercase or whether it is lowercase. So in the string you can see we have uppercase U, N, K and also lowercase U, N, K. And let's say we want to remove only U, N, K irrespective of the case of the letters. So I can give U, N, K as the characters that I want to suppress. In addition, I am also giving the I modifier. It means ignore case or case insensitive. Ignore case. So let's run it and see, and what we should get is without U, N, K in the string. So we can see that we don't have U, N, K irrespective of the case, either small or uppercase. All those are eliminated. On the other hand, if I want to keep only U, N, K and I want to remove the rest of the things, I can use K as a modifier here. When I use K as a modifier, it will keep U, N, K irrespective of the case. So it will do just the opposite of what we saw before. Previously it will eliminate U, N, K irrespective of the case of U, N, K, that is upper or lower case. In this scenario, it will keep only U, N, K irrespective of the case of the letters. So let's run it and see. And we have only U, N, K. So it's keeping. Previously it was eliminating. Let's say we want to compress special characters or punctuation and digits. So in that case we can give PD. So it will eliminate punctuation marks, and P will eliminate punctuation marks, and D will eliminate digits. So when you give PD as a as a third argument in the quotation, it will eliminate all the punctuation marks and digits. So let's run it and see. So we can see that it has eliminated all the punctuation marks like exclamation mark, @ hash, dollar, underscore. All those are eliminated. And what we are left out is just the alphabets. the punctuation marks and digits have been eliminated, and all we have is the alphabets without considering the key, that is irrespective of the keys, and the alphabets are retained. So I should actually I would give no punctuation here because I'm removing. So I will just rerun it. It should be no punctuation. So that's just the change the name of the variable. So that's the next. Keep punctuation and digits. So in addition, it's just the same as this. The third argument, you are adding extra k. That's the only difference. So when you add k in the third argument, kpd, it means keep punctuation and digits. So it will retain all the punctuations and digits. That is, it will eliminate all the alphabets. So what you are left out with is, we are left with the digits and the punctuation marks. Next we will see how to compress or remove invisible characters. There are sometimes invisible characters in the data that we would like to remove. So in that scenario, let's take an example. I'll just run this dataset. It's a new dataset C, and let's run it. This is a new dataset. There are two variables, subject ID and adverse event term, A term, and this observation number that is default in prop print. So 101 patient had nausea, and 102 patient had gastritis, stomach pain. Now if we would like to eliminate all invisible characters in that. So whenever we want to eliminate any invisible characters, use KW. So this is a third argument. Whether you want to keep or remove, irrespective of what you want to do, we can use this, and it will eliminate all the. So please note that when you use a KW argument, KW as a third argument, it will remove all the non-writable characters. So all the invisible characters will be eliminated. So KW means keep only writables. In other words, non-writable characters will be eliminated. So that's the end of all the options for this particular video. And if you like this video, please give it a like or subscribe. And if you have not seen the previous videos on compress functions, please watch them. Thank you.